All right, guys. Oh, whoops. Give it a couple more minutes. Hope everybody had a good week. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday. I needed to rest. I was not feeling good at all last night. So I hope that everybody had a good week. I'll talk about my week and what I learned at a very awesome meeting with Tanya. I got to meet Tanya today. That was effing badass. She is a badass little girl. I say little girl, she's a woman, but she's a badass woman. That is a badass woman right there. Y'all, Tanya is a game changer. I'm telling you now. What she's going to be teaching me is just amazing. And she's an amazing human being on top of it. So, and I'll get to that in a minute. I might as well go ahead and start. I guess there's more people on. All right. Hi, my name is Daryl Phillips, owner of Noir Apology Gaming, and what we do here is listen to you talk. Like I said, I apologize for not being on last night. I needed to rest. I mean, I had a good night's sleep. I had a great meeting with Tanya. I was just talking about this with Sophia, and it is a strange thing to me still to this day that I am making things. Hey, what's up, Denise? I am making things happen for myself, okay? Just by getting out there and talking to people. And I would tell you, hey, what's up, girl? That was an awesome meeting that we had today, Tanya. It was really awesome. That was pretty cool. That was a good starter meeting. Tanya got to hear firsthand about some things about my life that I don't necessarily can't really text her all the time about it. And she is a busy woman during the week, so. I was talking about this with Sophia after she left. That all of these things that are happening, they're not just happening, guys. It's one thing for me to trip over a person and find them, $100 or something, that's circumstance, you know what I mean? But in my case, you guys, many of you guys don't understand. I it's hard for me to explain this. I'm not used to this. All right, I'm still not used to this. All right, that like I do my best to spread my message to people. That I try to do my best to try to give you guys information, try to help you guys be better people. That's what I do. That's what Dwan tries to do from his angle. And he's going to be on here way more when we start living together in an apartment. Okay, but like I said, he works, so it's not like he can come home from work and come get on live with me, all sorts of things are changing like that. When Sophia leaves, lots of changes are going to happen because they have to happen. But as far as my life is concerned, it is still a very strange thing for me. A very strange thing for me to continue to meet people that, one, are good people. In other words, and by the way, that's not an accident either. That is a sign that I finally am starting to have a good judgment of. Like I don't just let anybody hang with me no more. I won't let. I don't just. Back in the day, I used to let anyone hang with me, and that's all great in theory. One problem: it doesn't work. It implies that I have no standards. Remember we talked about standards? I have standards now. And I'm going by those standards. It's amazing. I think if my mom was alive, I think if my mom was alive, I think that's what her proudest thing of me would be. Because I can tell you now, it didn't used to happen like this. That I used to literally hang around with some messed up people, and then I wonder why my life was messed up. It's like Dave Ramsey says, Did you know that? Here's a little fact for you guys. Did you know that if you are around, I have a feeling we're about to have a visitor, y'all. Sophia's gonna get on here and bug us. Trust me. Anyway, but you know what Dave Ramsey said? He says that that the kind of people you hang around, like as far as financially, you're gonna have. You know what, dude? Why? Just why? Why? Fucking why, dude? Get the fuck away from me, dude. Dude, what is wrong with you? Y'all. Tanya. Look at Tanya. Why? Man. You oh, you know, I worked so hard on this stuff. I'm gonna kick you in the head, man. Anyway. Dude. Stop it. Try to put the bag back on my head, man. Stop it.
This is the secondary personality of Daryl. Hey, y'all.
Y'all. I mean, why? This is not productive at all. Hey, will you? God dang. I'm a one bagger. That's messed up. You know, I try so hard. I really do. Stop it. Go away.
I apologize, everybody.
You know, I asked for that, you know. Bye. What a wiener schnitzel. Anyway, so she completely threw me off. Oh my god. All right, so Dave Ramsey says that. Okay, wow. Oh my god. All right, so Dave Ramsey says that the kind of people that you hang around financially, you're going to. I think, what is the stat that you're going to have an average? You're going to be within 1% or something like that of the average mean income of the people you're around. Well, now I don't hang around a bunch of rich people, but that also applies to personality. That also applies to success. Okay, so think about this. Me and Dwan hang around Sophia. We hang around Denise. I mean, she doesn't live here, but we hang around her. I mean, that's Denise, our friend. Tanya, Lori. All of these people are successful in their own way, okay? Which is, for the first time, I can promise you, Dwan probably has to work tonight, but so I doubt he'll get on. But if he was on, he would tell you, we hung around losers. And then you wonder why we're losers. Okay? That's right, Tanya. But it's not just that. I'm telling you, it's about the effect of the people around you. I want to make sure that wiener doesn't come back in here. It's about the people. It's not just about that it breeds success. I'm talking about the types of people that you're around can motivate you to be successful. It's not just that it breeds, they're literally their effect on you. So Denise, she's a retired lawyer. Think about it. Denise's story is very simple, okay? Really. She's the first lawyer in her family. She worked her way up in the organization. She had her own firm, and she became successful, good at her job, and she retired. That's a fucking great story. I love the fact that when I met Denise, that she's like, she tried to tell me, well, I don't really have a story, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you do. That's an awesome story. That's an American story, actually. That's like a J.D. Vance type story. Different. J.D. Vance came from literal poverty, but he's running for vice president of the United States now. They had made a movie about J.D. Vance's life. I got to see that movie, by the way. But these are stories of inspiration. They're stories of coming out of the muck or whatever. Not in the case of Denise, she didn't come out of the muck, but she wasn't her family was military for the most part. Same thing with Tanya. Tanya is self-educated, y'all. What? Tanya is where I want to be. Tanya didn't go to college. Not like this. She everything she learned about this stuff. She went to college or whatever, but that's not everything she's learning about all of this stuff is self-taught. She's like Daryl. Now, the difference is, like I told Tanya, I can't go to school. It's not even that I don't want to go to school. Not anymore, anyway. I can't because of my past. But Tanya is where I would love to be. So she's a great example to me, right? And Dwan, when you get on here and watch this, pay attention to what I just said. Dwan, when you get on here, listen to that last statement. Tanya is where we want to be. Like, that's, you can't get more better than that. Lori, same thing. She's self-educated. She ran a business for a long time too. All the people around me are good people. Sophia, she's a nurse. Now I wish she chooses to do the hard work. But she chooses, do you think that Sophia only knows nursing? She knows all sorts of stuff outside of that. She just chooses not to pursue it. It's too hard to get an RN in this country now. That's the only reason why she's not an RN. She knows all the stuff for RN. And I trust all of these people. And Tanya, I'm learning to trust. And trust me, I'm not going to have any problem trusting Tanya. My God. And I learned from all you in your own ways. I learned different aspects of things from all of you. So what's going on with my life is success is going on. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to actually looking at something I do and going, well, that was really good. Tanya, whether she realizes it today or not, is she stated like 6 things, okay? More than that, but she stated 6 things for sure that I can tell you that I have been thinking of for a while. Like doing the YouTube shorts and cutting up my videos. I've been thinking about that for a while. I was too nervous to do it yet. All Tanya had to do was look and verify everything I've already been thinking in my head, and I'm ready to do it. Sometimes that's all it takes. It's not that I don't think about these things, it's that I'm the only one here. How do you verify something against your own self? I mean, that's not a way to do anything. So I wasn't sure how I wanted to go forward. Well, Tanya verified just about everything that I've been wanting to do for a while. Today, one time meeting me. Now, answer a question. You think she's gonna be able to help me? Yeah, fucking right. Because I know that now I know my mind is on the right track. Not that I didn't before, but now I know that my mind is truly on the right track. That I am doing the right things. That when I do these things, it's going to be a success when I do it. I was looking up stuff on YouTube before she got here today about different things. my point is, every week, I talk on Saturdays, and I think about your week and what did you learn? Well, I can tell you what I learned today, for sure. Now, I learned a lot more than that. I know that, during this political season, we're in the United States, we're voting for the president of the United States, and our country's at a crossroads. And Tanya was sitting here right here when I was listening to stuff on the freedom of speech is being taken away. This world we're living in, if you don't speak up, it's an old adage. Good people, all it takes for evil to succeed is for good men to say nothing. Good people. So go ahead, don't say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. And when your freedom of speech is taken away, I won't hear nothing from you. What happened? Well, you should have watched my videos. I pay attention to it now because I have to. It has everything to do with, well, you guys. I got a woman right now. You guys know her. She's been on here several times. Megan. She's about to be transferred to a fucking homeless shelter on the 2nd in Fort Worth. I can do nothing about it. Do you know how damn bad that makes me feel? That right now, someone who comes on my lives is being transferred to a homeless shelter right now because I have no money. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things where if I don't figure this out, that there are other people that suffer now. And if I get a little intense, I'm sorry. When Megan told me that today, it was after Tanya left. Megan told me that Megan's been on my lives. Y'all seen her. You've said hi to Megan. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. It makes me feel fucking bad. It makes me feel fucking helpless. And there's not a damn thing I can do. The woman had a fucking stroke in springtime. Now she's in a homeless shelter? Are you fucking kidding me? That's our government now? Yeah, you got all these fucking scammers trying to get on SSI, and then you wonder what, man, I just, that's why I had to be successful at this. It ain't just about Daryl Phillips. I will be fine. Tanya looked at I showed her my how much money I have. I have over $3,000 as of Friday. I have over $3,000 in my fucking Roth IRA. I'll be fine. I ain't worried about myself, not anymore. I'm sorry, but when someone comes on here and is dedicated to coming on here and watching my stuff, and they truly need my help, and I can't do nothing about it, yeah, I got a problem with that. And so I've got all these things that are on my plate, and sometimes I question myself. I really do. And Tanya helped me today more than she'll ever know. And I'm being honest with you guys. And I'm always honest with you guys, but sometimes I don't reveal everything. My health isn't good. It's not. It wasn't good all day. But I wasn't going to cancel. Thank God I have some pain meds, but it wasn't good. But I don't care about my pain. It ain't about my pain. It's about yours. It's about your problems. Daryl's got this. I got my stuff handled. Bothers me more than anything is when I'm in pain, I can't do nothing, or I can't get on lives like yesterday. I don't have a lot to offer physically right now. That won't be like that for long, I promise you. Me and Dwan have a plan right now that part of this Roth IRA, see, like right now I have, not that you guys, but I mean, if you guys really want to know what's going on here. Okay, so far I have $3,088.40 put in both. I have two Roth IRAs now, not just one. It's split up into two, Prudential, and split up into Allstate. Okay, In the Prudential, I have 2248. All right, a little over there. And then in the Allstate, I have $840.31. When that, let's see, I'll say maybe $1,200, $1,100, $1,200. When there's $1,200 in that Allstate, I'm going to take about $500 and opening up another Roth IRA, and then another one. All told, there will be 4. This is my plan. Dave Ramsey has 4. 4. Not just one. One's great, but 4, you spread out everything. One of those Roth IRAs, I haven't chosen which one yet, is going to be specifically so I can give money to people. Period. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear, Daryl, you shouldn't. No. I cannot have people like Megan going and having that happen. That's wrong. So you're not going to talk me out of it, so just don't bother. Either help me or don't. Okay? That's going to go to other people. That will not go to Daryl. I can't have that. That's just makes me sick to my stomach to think about that. And over time, all this stuff will build money. And some of it's going to be to pay people. So one is going to be to kind of pay people if I need to. One's going to be to pay me and Dwan, the biggest one. Okay, because he is my, he's the co-owner, so he gets 50%. And then Denise, when she starts living here, she'll get part. I want to give Tanya money, to be honest with you, but I digress. I just can't. I can't do anything like that. I can only pay me and Dwan right now. But there'll be 4 open, and those will be saved over time. They will never go away. So whoever takes over this company will have those Roth IRAs put in their name. Period. That's my plan. That's the decision, and that's what I'm making. And no, I do not need Dwan's permission. Dwan has no problem with what I just said. Trust me. We don't want people to suffer. That's not what this is about, man. Yeah, we're not here to be a bank, but that's not right. For one of you to come on my live stuff like that, and then what? You're gonna be homeless. I want to help my girl. What's her name? She's the oldest one of y'all. The one I talk to every day. that thinks I'm so handsome. She lives a long ways, about 4-hour drive from here. I want to help her with money. She's on SSI too. The government doesn't do enough, and that's why I don't like it when people rely on the government. It should be us helping people. You know what it used to be like in this country? Let me give you a little history lesson. It used to be the churches to help people. Well, you don't want to go to church? Fine, don't go to church. But it still used to be the churches that help people, not the government. We're so dependent upon the government, it's not even funny. I want to stop that crap. It's wrong, man. It should be people helping people, not the government helping people. And I don't have much to give right now. In fact, I don't have anything to give right now. So it's not always about Daryl. My one concern is how I'm making the information right for you guys. But with everything going on in this world today, I have to listen to a lot of politics lately. I hate it, but it's necessary. Think about Denise's country. Their government just they're attacking Elon Musk for no purpose. Brazil is. He don't give a fuck. He's like me. I don't care. You're not going to force him to do what they want. They want Elon Musk to block all of these people, all these different accounts that they don't like. And Elon Musk won't do it. You know who Elon Musk is going for, right? Trump. Yeah. Elon Musk ain't afraid of nobody, especially somebody's country, man. Elon Musk truly has FU money, you know what I'm saying? I don't have FU money. I don't have money like that. I have my words, my mind, and my experiences right now. That's what I got. And until that changes, that's what I got. And it makes me feel helpless. It makes me feel like it's not enough. And it's not. It's just not. No matter what you say, it's not enough. And all I hope, man, my stomach. All I hope to God is that you guys are patient with me, patient with Dwan, patient with this. We are working hard here. I am working my ass off, even through pain. And it doesn't always work out, but I that's why I'm trying to do these lives. That's why I'm doing it like this. Yeah, I know, Denise. Elon's an awesome guy. He's one of those guys that he don't care about nobody's country. He says, "You're not going to tell me what to do." I love Elon Musk. Yeah, I know, Denise. He is. He's trying to help. He's trying to help Brazil. He knows that they're in trouble. That the government's being jackals to them. But yeah, it's hard when you're dealing with others. Okay, you have all these different personalities. I have all these different personalities I deal with. I talk to people every morning. Okay, every day. And they're all different. Everybody's personality is different. And you have to, and each personality, you have to try to get them to, they have to try to understand what I'm trying to say from their perspective, you know. And it's not always easy. And some people don't want to hear you. Some people want to do things their way, and then they think they can shift around the corners, and they think they can do things their way still, when their way is the reason why that they're in the situation that they're in. With the exception of people like Megan, who didn't do anything wrong. That's what I used to do. I used to sit there and I used to try to skirt around a situation. Many Christians try to do that. People that claim Christianity will sit there and they want to think that they're holy. They don't read the Bible. They don't go to church. They don't actually do what's right. They don't glorify God in any effing way. And all they do is claim that they're Christians because they say they believe in God. That's Christianity to some people, and that's not gonna be the way God sees it. And so I've, there's Christians I talk to, there's people that don't necessarily, they're not very religious, there's people that are atheists I talk to. But I have my standards now, and it's amazing to see every week all the different types of people that I talk to, all the different things I'm learning about how messed up this world is right now, all the different weird things that are happening, and more on top of it, all the deceitful things. How many countries are lying to their people? And now it's my country. My country's been lying to its people for a while, but this has gotten to the worst I've ever seen it. I've never seen my country like this. But unlike other countries, we can be saved, or at least some of us can be. There are some places that will never be saved. Unfortunately, that they don't want to be. They don't think there's anything wrong with themselves. This is the end of the week. We're going to go into the next week. I'm going to get to work here. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to get to work here. I wanted to just make sure I got on, but I know it's getting late for Denise and everything. And just give you guys some thoughts for at the end of the week. And the thoughts are these. Whatever happened this week, this last week, use this time tonight before you go to bed and think about all of the things you witnessed, all the things you learned, all the things you saw, all the things you heard, all the people you met. Think about every person you've met this week. You had to learn something. Nobody walks through life and doesn't learn nothing. It might have been something bad. Think about all the things you think you know. Take that, contemplate on it. Now wake up in the morning and start your week. Tomorrow, a lot of people are going to church tomorrow, so it's a good thing to think about. Think about if you are going to church, before you go to church, why are you even going to church if you're not going to try to change anything about yourself? Because everybody has something to change every day. Because no human being is perfect. That's what I think about every day. Daryl, how can you get better tomorrow? When I start my day, what are you going to do today to make it different than yesterday, especially if it's bad? That's what you have to do. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. There's no mincing words. And to be honest, there's no getting around it. You can avoid it for a certain period of time, but you will eventually have to face whatever it is, whether you want to or not. But wouldn't you rather have the choice? Wouldn't you rather have the choice? Wouldn't you rather have choose to have want to, choose to have? Why would you choose to carry your ingredients in an emergency situation? Why not just carry your ingredients all the time and then you wouldn't have to worry about it? Why not learn how to clean your house, not because you're forced to like I was? Why not clean your house because nobody likes an effing dirty house? Why not fill your house with good things because you want to hear good things, because you want to know good things? Why do you have to wait till for an emergency? Please save me, please save me. What is this, the book of Judges? You guys ever read that book? You guys should. Judges is a synopsis of humanity, if you want me to be honest. Judges is a synopsis of humanity, and it ends the same way as it starts. And they did right in their own eyes. The very last verse of that book. That's humanity in a nutshell. We do what's right in our own eyes most of the time. It's hard to do what's right in His eyes. It's not easy. That's why you have to not be alone. That's why you're not alone. That's why you're supposed to go to church. Now, I'm guilty of sin of that. But even though I don't go to church, I don't go to worship, I get that supplemented in me through a lot of the stuff I do here. But I need to go to worship. I need to listen to what my brothers and sisters in Christ have to say. I need to strengthen my faith too. I'm guilty of sin of that. And that's okay. I'll get there. I am getting there. I wouldn't be talking about it right now. These people that try to accuse me of thinking that I know everything. No. I think you're deflecting. I think if you think that I know everything, you haven't watched a damn thing I've done. I think that if you understood the amount of mistakes that I admit to on live, on camera, you can't hold a candle to the amount of stuff that I admit on here. Because everybody hides it. Everybody acts like they are a certain way in public. I don't want to act like, I don't want to pretend to be somebody else. I want to be Daryl Phillips. Is Daryl Phillips? This guy? This guy wants to help. This guy has ambition. And you don't want to know that other guy. So think about that tonight when you go to sleep. Think about what you learned this week. When you get up in the morning, whatever you're going to do, whether you go to worship or whether you don't go to worship. There's no easy way to say how to admit your problems. It's not easy. It's not easy to admit you have mistakes that you need to fix. It's not. And the older you get, the harder it is. Because when we get older, we're supposed to be wise. Don't you know? Old people know everything, don't you know? So silly. That's one of the reasons why, like Paul, when he was writing to Timothy, when he was writing 2 Timothy, he knew he was about to die, and he's giving Timothy some instructions. And he told Timothy, do not let them despise you for your youth. That Timothy was a younger man, and that a lot of those older men probably would look down upon him just because he was younger. You being older than me doesn't make you wiser than me. You have to prove that to me. You might have seen a lot of stuff, but what did you learn from it? Who cares about what you've seen? Wisdom is shown through your actions, not through your words. Oh, and your words. I mean, and your words, but it's not just shown through your words. It's shown through your actions. A lot of people don't realize that these were things I did not say before. These are things I did not have perspective about before. And my journey, to be honest, the craziest part is my journey is just beginning. Where's your journey? Just wait. Are you the type of person you're just waiting to die? Just gonna retire and you're gonna sit there in your little yacht and you think the world's just gonna go by and you can live like that. I'm not. That sounds awful to me. To just sit in a rocking chair until you die. It's never gonna be me. It will never be me. I always want to learn from people. And I always want to improve this stuff. So think about that before you go to bed, okay? I'm going to get to work here. Love you guys. Be safe when you travel. Be safe when you get there, if you are traveling. Don't drink and drive, by the way. The hell. Call an Uber or Lyft. The bartender's calling for you now. Don't be stupid. Don't be like that. Did y'all hear about that hockey player? There was a hockey player. Man, you talk about having a bad weekend. Jesus, I feel so sorry for that family. He's a hockey player. Him and his brother was a retired hockey player, but they were riding a bike on the side of the road, and some drunk driver hit him, killed them both. And it was 2 days before their sister's wedding. That's awful. So don't be like that. Ruin people's life. He ruined his own life. You don't want to be like that. Be understanding of one another, not just from your perspective, but from theirs. You can't expect other people always to come to you. Sometimes you do have to go to them. You have to show them that you're trying to help them. Because some people don't know. Some people have been hurt a whole bunch of times like me. In my past, I just didn't trust people. And I'm learning to trust again. It's an awesome feeling to know that I can trust the people around me finally. Be understanding of yourself. And that's how that I can deal with the thought of Megan being in the homeless shelter. Is that I can't do anything about it. I can't. which means that I can either roll around in my sleep and not sleep. That's no good to anybody. Or I can just know that it's coming. Just know that there's a goal here. Use it as motivation, not as depression. Remember, life is fleeting. You're not promised your next breath. So take now to go outside your box, learn something new. You never know what you might find out about yourself. And until tomorrow, may the Lord light guide you in all things. Goodbye.